Hey guys, and welcome back to FoodTube, a series where I make different dishes for some of my favorite YouTubers. And today we're going to be making lamingtons for Natalie Tran, also known as CommunityChannel. I think CommunityChannel is actually one of the first channels I ever subscribed to here on YouTube. I remember watching videos of hers all the way back in like freshman year of high school, so I've been watching her for a very long time. It is kind of a running joke that she doesn't put out videos that often, at least not anymore, but you know, whenever she does post a video, it's always amazing and hilarious. In general, Natalie's just a hilarious person, but mainly some of her best videos are about kind of just like these little annoyances or just little daily occurrences in life that kind of, she'll just take it in a totally insane direction.
Just keep going straight down the street, you're going to hit George's. Once you hit George's, take a left and then you're going to hit Lavender. Now once you go down Lavender, you're going to keep going until you hit a laneway.
Oh shit, son, how many directions are you going to give me, man? I stopped listening to you like 5 directions ago. God, do I look like I'm listening? I hope I look like I'm listening. Jeez. Man, I can't even remember if she said turn left or right. She's totally going to watch me walk down the street.
So Natalie is Australian, and for the longest time on her channel, she was promising that she would eventually make a video where she made lamingtons, which are an Australian dessert. It's like a cake covered in chocolate and coconut, and she has still not made a lamington video, and people are definitely not letting her forget it. Here are all the ingredients we'll be needing for our cake batter. Just so you know, obviously I'm not Australian, and if I'm doing this wrong, I'm so sorry. This is Jamie Oliver's recipe, so blame him and not me. Anyways, what we're gonna do first is mix our eggs, sugar, and vanilla. Beat those together with an electric mixer. After that, we'll sift in our flour and baking powder. Folding in the mixture with a spatula, and I don't actually have the right kind of spatula, but I'm using this. Then you're gonna mix the butter in 1/2 at a time. Pour the cake mixture into a square pan, greased and lined with parchment paper. After it's done, we'll let our cake cool for a couple of hours, and in the meantime, make our chocolate frosting. We'll start by melting the butter in a large saucepan. After it melts, we'll whisk in our milk, cocoa powder, and icing sugar, making sure there are no lumps. Once that's done, I'll turn off the heat and let it cool for a bit, and pour the resulting chocolate sauce into a bowl for dipping, cut the cake into squares, and have our coconut ready to go so we can assemble our lamingtons. Well, I'm pretty happy with the way these look, but I guess all that's left to do now is to taste it. So here we go. So I think in the past I've made it abundantly clear that I'm really not a big fan of coconut. I will still eat it though, and so obviously these are covered in it, which is like a little bit of a downside to me, but I do really enjoy the sponge cake. I don't know if it's like the chocolate or maybe it's like the desiccated coconut, but there's also this really interesting like sugary, grainy texture to it. Maybe I screwed up somehow. Maybe that's not supposed to be like that. Anyways, if I did do something wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm not like an expert at making lamingtons or anything, so I'm sorry if I got it wrong. And go ahead and let me know if there's anyone that you think I should make something for next. And yeah, finally, Natalie, you've been a huge inspiration to me, and you're welcome because you no longer have to make lamingtons.